Okay, so today we want to talk about the unilateral nature of how our training actually should be. It makes me crazy because I see everybody wanting to perform better with their forms and their poomsae, and so they get into the gym because they realize that strength training really is necessary. You got to be strong enough to do this in a really dynamic, athletic way. But then they fall into either these curls and tricep extension problems that I find problems, or they get in and they're going to do some bench pressing, which is bilateral. And last time I checked, other than Shipjin, you don't punch with both hands forward. It's a unilateral application almost 99% of the time. So we need to also create that twist that comes with unilateral application, whether it's single leg training or the upper body, in this case, with our single arm training. So this is just one of those exercises that I find really valuable. One, because it's going to give you transverse core motion, and it's also going to force you to be very unilateral, where his hand is out in front where you punch. We're going to use a very similar sport-specific application in this single-arm dumbbell press. So, Christy, why don't you go ahead and lay down on the ball. Now, a couple of things are happening here. We are, rest for just a second. We are putting her on a Swiss ball, number one. The reason being is what I want to do is I want to also establish an equilibrium reflex where it forces her to kind of stabilize. So she is going to be required to bring her hips up, turn on her transverse abdominis, squeeze her glutes. So this is like a table. So we're going to do some stability core work here and create a transverse movement while we are strengthening her one arm movement here. So the one hand is going to go in the air, and what she's going to do is she's just going to rotate. Go up and down. Keep going. Yeah, give me 6 or 8 reps. Okay, switch to the other side. See how she's rolling up and down the ball? Get it all the way up and all the way down. Yep, so get lots of motion, keeping this hip up. Okay, good. So why don't you sit tight for a second? Okay, so this is actually almost a triplanar movement because we are frontal plane stabilizing when we're on the ball like this. We're getting transverse movement, we're getting strength in one arm, and we're working the upper body in a very sport-specific manner, relevant and relative to our sport. So I like this exercise a lot. The rep loads here would be probably 8 to 12. Like I said, hypertrophy, get into the 3-set category a few weeks into it if you're feeling strong. Up that weight, stay in the 8 to 12 hypertrophy zone, but go up to 3 to 5 sets so we have plenty of time under tension. Okay, good.